Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for pressing that button and coming on to listen to me. I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna have vacuuming in the background, but I don't have time for this. Okay, so welcome everybody. Thank you so much for pressing that button and coming to watch me ramble on about makeup and talk about makeup and do my face makeup. Sweet, thank you. My shirt is, because it's heavy. Let's see how we can do this without it. I can work with that. As you probably heard from, well, if you read the title, this is a chatty get ready with me. I have bought some Makeup Revolution products and I thought I would kind of put it on. I have used it. I could not wait to put them on my face. So this is not like a first impression or anything. I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me. Let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with priming my face with the NYX Angel Veil. Okay, reason for me doing this chatty get ready with me, if you do follow me, if you do care about my videos, I really do appreciate it. I really do. But I've kind of been MIA or AWOL, whatever you want to call it. There has been reasons for it. Do I think that they are valid? Yes and no. I think I've definitely used some of them to be a beautiful excuse to not do things. But let's just say August and September was definitely the toughest few months of this year for me in all spheres of my life. Work. If you guys want to know, I work in the construction industry and it's quite difficult. And I work for my parents as well, so it's a family business, so taking something super seriously, and it is what it is. It's my personality. I've tried to not care, but I do care, and that's that. I'm going into the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation in F7, but I don't know if it's too dark for me, but I have used it, and I do like it, so whatever. If anything, I can just put synchronized vacuuming. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, anyway. If you are like NC, NW 1520, go for 6 if you're lighter. I will definitely have to get a different, maybe 6 actually, 5. I'll check it out. I rushed when I got this. I was just like, I need this now, and I didn't really do much. So and then I'm going to use the brush that I also got. I got a new Real Techniques brush. It's just their expert face brush. I wanted to try it because everyone says it's amazing. Okay, yeah, so August and September, well, it actually started in July. Finances was quite difficult, and that's it. And it was tough for everyone, and rightfully so. You work and you want money for your work. And then I was also doing 40 days, which is, if you know, I have an autoimmune disorder called fibromyalgia, and I couldn't exercise for a very long time. And I started in the beginning of the year. I wasn't happy with my body. I wasn't overweight. I was just not happy with my body. So I was like, I'm not gonna be accountable. I need accountability. And I went to a boot camp that was super close to me, and I loved it. It was just what I needed. I'm very competitive, so I needed someone who is better than me, and there always is. And I pushed myself really hard, and it was great. And then came winter, which was June, July, I did a challenge called 40 days where you literally exercise for 40 days. So Monday to Friday, every single day for 2 months. Holy moly. To say it was difficult is an understatement. Physically it was. Exercising 5 days a week, I really don't think that is a wise thing unless you're an athlete or there's something you want to do in your life, then sure. But as a normal person, 3 to 4 times a week is good. I legitimately do not think that exercising 5 days a week for a normal human being is healthy. That's just me. You have to have a life. It's exhausting. But I did it, and I'm really proud of myself. It was physically difficult, and then the last 2 weeks, which is now week 7 and 8, were emotionally, and everything was it was too much for me. Full-time job, trying to do this YouTube thing, starting my own business and then exercising and then trying to have a social life, which I'll come to again as well. It was too much for me and I couldn't handle it, and I was like, something had to give, and almost everything gave. But I refused to not do the 40 days or finish the 40 days because there are things that I feel like unfortunately with the fibro, I haven't been able to finish things in my life, and I'm not very happy about that, and I had to prove it to myself that I can do this, and I did. High five to me. I did it. I would not advise anyone to do that. Maybe, but I will never do it again. It was great to do it, but I'm never doing that again. Interruption, Revlon Conceal and Define in F7. I think it's a bit dark. I will go a bit lighter in winter times, but I will put this all over. I said it on my Insta stories. If you want to follow me, follow me. I said in my Insta stories, this is amazing, like amazing. So yeah, so I did that and it was grand, and I had to rest. I was not doing well, like I had to change medication as well. So I'm using Urban Studios sponge that comes with the purple one, I think. So yeah, I just had to do that. Anyway, so then that went by. You can see I had like spots everywhere, but like cystic ones because of stress. And anyway, so yeah, so August came, it was my birthday, and then we had parties and it was really, really fun. And then September came, and holy moly, it has been the most fun yet the most hectic, insane month ever. Like I had weddings and birthdays, and I'm so happy that I got to experience this with the most amazing human beings in my life. So I don't regret anything. It just, it was tough. I'm using the Revlon Makeup Revolution because I see Rev and then I just go Revlon Revolution eyebrow pencil in medium brown. It is too dark for me, but I don't mind. Yes, so let's actually talk about YouTube. Okay, so when I started YouTube, I did it for myself. I really did start it for myself and for the platform, and if anybody wanted to watch and learn, they could do so. And it was great. I really, really liked it. And I had this vision, and it was for it to be an educational yet fun video, but I have this video that I've been promising for I don't know how long, 3 looks with 1 palette, the NYX palette. It is so much content that I have to sift through that I just can't. I can't process it. It's too much for me, and I don't have enough time or energy for it. So I know it is a poor excuse, like, oh, you want to do YouTube, you have to edit. I kind of just didn't do anything and just let it go, and because I was so exhausted, I used the fact that I'm really tired as an excuse not to do things. And then I had to like, shit, now I have to kind of figure out what I want to do. Before I do my eyebrows, I'm actually going to put powder on. I'm just going to use the RCMA powder, translucent powder. I have this idea of what I want my YouTube channel to be like, and that's great. It's good to have a vision, but if it doesn't go your way or in your timing, then or in my timing, in my way, I don't freak out, but I don't like it, like most people. So, and I had to figure out, okay, what do I want my YouTube channel to be? What do I want to do? Who is this for? Because I did start it for myself. But then all of a sudden, I started following a lot of South African bloggers, and I'm just looking at their content, and I'm like, shit, you guys are doing such a freaking good job. Like, how do you all have full-time jobs? Like, how? So yes, I did start comparing myself to the South African bloggers. And that is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm just going to do YouTube. If for 3 weeks in a row, it's just me talking about random things, and it's me talking about random things. And if I want to do a tutorial, like I really want to review this, I'm getting it, the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, I will. So this is me, this is why I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video because this is going to be my holding myself accountable video. If you guys want to, you can hold me accountable. Please don't. I have enough of that in my life. Sorry, I have to concentrate here. It's super soft. Like it's dark and it's super soft. So a little goes a long way. I did a foul job, but whatever. If you are a beginner with pencils, rather go for the Benefit Goof Proof or NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is super creamy and it's really nice and it's pigmented, but you can really mess it up if you want to. Or if you don't want to, you will still probably mess it up. Back to YouTube. I'm going to do my thing and not have any like major expectations. I just want to get videos out because I love filming. I really do love talking about makeup and I miss that. It's what is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna prime my eyes with the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot like always. Yeah, like let's say with my 3 looks 1 palette, I will rather do the 3 looks and make them 3 different videos instead of putting 3 looks in 1 video, and it's just too overwhelming for me and then I just don't do it. That is my personality. Do I need to change? Probably. Am I going to? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. So this is just me doing that. I'm gonna go into the Born to Run palette and I'm just going to use a flat shader brush and go into Breakaway, which is this light shade. It's got a bit of a sheen in it. I think that's really pretty much it. Just me, like I'm at a weird place and I was at a weird place. I'm getting better. I have so many things and I'm not finished one. I'm not finishing anything and I don't like that. Even the idea of like planning to choose one thing is exhausting. I'm so freaking tired and I don't like it. I really don't like being this person because it reminds me when I was back really sick and bedridden and not able to do anything, and I don't want to be that person because I'm not that person anymore. I'm much healthier. I'm exercising 4 days a week at a gym. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm going to go in with my Color 311 blending brush. I'm just going into my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm just going to choose these ones here, and I'm going to actually, no, first I'm going to, which is kind of pointless now that I put a base on, but I'm going to take a lighter color like this one and put it all over my eyes. So yeah, the weddings were amazing. Again, follow me on Instagram so you can see. Work is still tough, but I'm getting through. My business, I do have clients, which is, I'm so thankful for. Like, it's so much fun doing people's makeup. No. Go and have lunch, so that's pretty much it. Let me blend quickly. I feel like I had so much more to say. I had like this conversation with myself yesterday and what I would say today. I have moved, maybe I can talk about that. I have moved to upstairs. There's a flatlet my cousin was living in and now she's moved out and I just need a space. I love it. Like actually my room is not so messy anymore. Maybe it's because I have more space and I can have more storage room. Okay, so I'm going to a birthday party, but I want to use the wing liner. I'm going to go into like this copper brown, terracotta brown. I'm putting it above my crease since I have hooded lids, so I just want to give it some more space. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. There's always one that's just does not cooperate. Yeah, so Makeup Revolution, I'm super excited. I wanted to, like, I don't have any of the palettes. I am palette done. After the Born to Run palette, I'm like, I need a break. I'm not even getting through all my palettes and I want to, so I'm not going to be getting any of the eyeshadow palettes, but I do want to try their highlighters and I want to try their sponge, but they didn't have sponge at the shop that I went to, so I'm going to try and go to another shop and get their sponge because you know I like to test, and that's also something I'm doing. Like I'm doing like to test the best sponges so you don't have to get a Real Technique sponge, but that's taking forever. I shouldn't complain. Let's wipe all this. Now that the powder's out, I can set my brows with the Essence Make Me Brow in Brownie Brow number 2. Turd. Honestly, like what can you be vacuuming for 2 hours? Really? Like, no, I'm serious. What can you be vacuuming? Your car is clean. Your house is not that big, sir. Yeah, man. Now what I'm going to do is line my waterline with the Palladio Pure Black Waterproof Liner. And then I'm going to use the Revlon. Why do I keep saying Revlon? The Makeup Revolution felt tip thingy. It's a felt tip. This is so good for beginners. So because I have hooded lids, I technically don't go for a wing, but I'm going to try it, so I'm going to look straight, so sorry if you get blinded, I don't know. And I'm just going to lift my eyebrows a bit and go like that. Same on this side. go like that. So I kind of have an idea what I'm doing. And then I go in here, lightly. Do this slowly, because really it's gonna suck if it's too thick. Okay, so I don't know where it stopped, but my camera stopped for a moment. But what I wanted to say, it is so easy. It is extremely pigmented. Look at that, like, wow. I'm like, I love it all, but this is definitely the one that I was most surprised of. I'm using the Physicians Formula bronzer, so I'm going to try my best to do my best and do what I love, and that's that. I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush and the Milani Baked Powder Blush in Luminoso. You can actually get Milani in South Africa right now. I will put the Instagram handle and you can go and get there. Now I'm going to take my highlighter. It's MAC's Hyper Real Glow. Can you see that? And then I'm gonna curl my lashes. It's finally in South Africa! L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic. Overseas, I think it's just Lash Paradise or Paradise something. Like I always say, my #1 tip, do not rush this process. There we go. I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. So here it is. Thank you so much for listening. I'm just trying to find myself and figure things out, but I promise you, I am definitely not gonna go AWOL. For those who really like my channel, I know there are some that really are supportive, and I really hope that we can make, I do want an amazing platform where I can talk to you guys about makeup, because it's super duper fun and I love it with everything inside of me. So yes, thank you so much for listening to me and hearing me out and watching me do a nice simple look, and you're more than capable of doing it. More than capable. Regarding the Makeup Revolution products, yes. But anyway, thank you so much for listening and watching me. Please like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear you guys, and I will definitely see you in my next video, which will be soon. Thank you. Bye.